Good morning, guys. How are you? It's such a lovely weather here today. I'm just enjoying this weather. It's not fully summer yet, it's still spring, but it's such a nice, unusual weather for spring. Nice, warm weather. That's why I'm sitting outside without a jacket. For the past few years, summers are getting really, really hot in UK. It is so unbearable sometimes. Last year was so bad, but luckily we went to India that time. We were in Bangalore, so it was nice and chilly there. We escaped last summer, but this summer we'll be here. I used to make a summer breakfast. It's a fermented breakfast. It's really, really good for your health. I'll show you how to make it. It's very, 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 very simple. If you eat this breakfast, you'll also get a lot of calcium and iron to your body. Even your kids can eat it. It's a wonderful traditional Indian breakfast. See that recipe and come back. To make this summer breakfast, take 2 to 3 tablespoons of ragi flour, that is finger millet flour, and mix it with 2 glasses of water. Make sure there are no lumps. This measurement is for 2 adults. I'm boiling 3 glasses of water. Once the water comes to slightly boiling stage, pour this mix. If you add the powder straight away to this hot water, it will start curdling and make lumps. That's why I mixed it with water already. Boil it in low flame for about 8 to 10 minutes. You need to keep stirring it, otherwise it tends to catch in the pan. Once the ragi kanji cools down, transfer it to a mud pot. Because mud pots have a lot of tiny holes in the surface, so it can breathe. It helps the good bacteria and yeast to develop and ferment. But if you don't have a mud pot, you can also keep it in a steel bowl, but don't close it with a lid. Just cover it with a cotton or muslin cloth so that the air can go inside. This good bacteria and yeast is so good for your digestion. Even if you have PCOD or thyroid issues, this is an amazing fermented food for you. This needs to ferment for 12 hours. I usually make this at night and let it ferment for the whole night. It would have fermented so nicely in the morning. I'm adding some salt to it. I'm taking 2 chopped carrots in a blender, little bit of asafoetida, jeera powder. Jeera will cool your body during summer. 1/4 cup of coconut milk. I made this coconut milk fresh at home. You can also use the store-bought coconut milk. Coconut milk is very good for your health during summer. But if you don't have coconut milk, you can also use yogurt or curd. Blend it well along with the fermented ragi kanji. I sprinkle some mint leaves before drinking it. This is a wonderful summer breakfast. It is so nutritious. Since we are adding carrots and coconut milk, it will have a little sweet taste. Kids will love it. You can take it in a mason jar. You can even take it to your workplace and drink it with a straw. It is a nutritious breakfast. See, it is such an easy recipe. It is so tasty as well. That too in hot summer mornings, you eat this and then the whole day your body will be thanking you. Today I'm going to be planting lots of summer flowers. These are all my lovely spring tulips. I'm going to plant summer flowers and I'm going to plant in my hanging basket as well. Lot of you asked me how to plant in a hanging basket, how to plant the flowers. I'm going to do it today. I'm enjoying the weather and I'm going to do it today. I'll show you how to get the soil and the fertilizer for this one. Have a look at these tulips. I just love this pink color. This is kind of dark pink and this is very dark purple and this is double shaded tulip. I love this yellow also, but this pink, this baby pink, soft pink, I just love this. See this, it's very, very pale here. It is so beautiful. We have got all the tulips blooming now. But first I'll show you the soil mix. I've got some nice soil here. I'm going to add some fertilizer, manure to it. That's my natural fertilizer, 100% organic manure. And you need to remove the small rocks and everything from the soil. It has to be smooth. It shouldn't be bumpy. I've got a lot of stones in the soil. I'm removing them. And sometimes, even the big roots will be there. They won't get composted. You need to remove them also. I've taken the soil now. Now I'm going to add the compost to it. This is organic peat-free compost. You will get this sort of multi-purpose compost in the garden centers. They're really nice, but make sure you find 100% organic ones. Only then you will develop the earthworms in your earth. They are really, really good for plants. This will enrich the soil and it will give all the nutrients to the plants. So your flower bloom will be really good and you don't have to use any other plant food. This itself is really good food for your flowers. I'm going to add some farmyard manure with this. This manure contains cow dung and the horse dung and the chicken manure also. They're all very good for your plants. This is farmyard manure and it's organic manure. This is really good for it, enriches your soil. It's really good for the flowers. I'm going to add 2-3 handfuls of this. I'm going to plant in these hanging baskets. These ones are metal baskets. Look, this is a cocoa liner. You will get this in garden centers and even some supermarkets also they sell it. I've seen it. This is a metal hanging basket and you will also get in bamboo sticks or any wooden basket, and plastic are also there, many things. Some people, instead of this cocoa liner, this is biodegradable, they use plastic sheets to fill the mud in. But this is more nicer. I would feel this is nicer and the water also drains very nicely. This usually gets damaged after 4-5 years, 3-4-5 years, and then you can buy this alone. Keep your basket on top of pot like this so it will be stable and you can work on it. I've got lovely summer flowers from the garden center. Look at this one. This is the mixed verbena. Look at the different colors. I just love the bright colors for summer. I've got 2, 4, 6 plants. I love petunias. Who doesn't love it? The soft petals of petunia. I bought mixed color. It is called Patriot Mix. The flower is coming up. This one, purple one, is already coming up. So lovely flowers. And these are impatiens flowers. See, they have bright colors, mix of colors. And I bought one more tray also. That's also impatiens flowers, but they're all pink ones. See, that tray, that one. And I got all this from the garden center. This is my favorite dahlia. This is a mixed dahlia. And also I've got some dahlia seeds as well. You know the dahlia tubers. It looks like the alien, right? I always think it looks like alien. I'll show you. I'll cut it and show you. This is some nice red. It's not exactly red, but something orangey red, right? And this is violet. And this is a double colored dahlia. I'm going to plant all of them today. I'm going to plant these pots as well as the hanging baskets. This is called the dahlia tuber, they call it. There are hundreds of varieties of dahlias. So every tuber will be different in that size. See this top bit, that's the growing part. It has to come outside the soil. It should be the top of the soil. And these tube bits, they have to go under the soil. This looks like alien, right? That's why I told you it looks like alien. It's really a funny seed. All these tubers have to go under the mud and then we need to fill it up with a little bit more soil. While growing dahlias, frost is not at all good for them. So in cold countries like UK, USA, Canada, Australia, all these places, you have to wait until May or June until the weather picks up, because frost is not good for dahlias. You have to wait until the frost is over, when the weather is nice and warm like this, and then you can plant. You can plant even before that, but you have to keep it inside the house, in windowsill or in a heated greenhouse. You can't plant it outside. For the hanging baskets, I'm going to give it a mix of everything. I'm going to use the petunias and impatiens as well. In each basket, you can fit in about 5 or 6 plants, so that when they grow up, the basket will be filled with vibrant summer colors. It will be so nice. Look at the roots. It's all waiting to grow in the pot. These dahlia plants, I'm going to plant in these 2 ceramic pots. I've got 6 of them, so I'm thinking maybe 3 in each of them because these are single or double dahlias. You don't get a lot of flowers, so you can easily fit in 3 in each of them. 3 plants will be perfect for this pot so that it won't be too crowded when it grows bigger. When you water for the first time after planting, you need to water it well. Soil shouldn't be dry, it needs to have the moisture. But after that, you can water limited because too much watering will leach the magnesium from the soil. Plants will turn pale. We plant a lot of flowers in our garden. One thing is, I love flowers, they're so beautiful. And another important reason is it encourages bees to come to our garden. Bees are vital for pollination. We plant a lot of vegetables every summer. All those vegetable plants, when they flower, they need to be pollinated to get a bountiful harvest. If you want your flowers to be really big, what you can do is there is a small simple trick. You will have leftover coffee granules, even coffee granules and also tea. Once you use the coffee and tea, you can mix it in the soil for these plants. It'll make the flowers really big. You can use the same technique for roses also. It applies to all the flowers. If you want more such gardening videos, please make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all in my next video. Take care. Bye.